I'm Jay Carbuz. I'm standing here with Ian Howshall. He is the product manager for the Ultimate and Super Series cars of McLaren, and to our left right here is the all-new McLaren Senna. So Ian, tell us about this stunning thing in front of us here.
Yeah, okay, so the McLaren Senna really was, you know, the concept of, we wanted to make the ultimate track car, but it needed to be road legal. So we took everything that we learned from 720S and P1 and kind of joined that together. We wanted to make sure we had the lightest car.
Yes.
It had to be the most engaging to drive. Had to have some real pioneering technology and deliver an incredible lap time. So you put those things together and we came up with this product. So first thing to talk about the structure. So we've got Monocage 3 in this car. It's an evolution of Monocage 2 that was seen in the 720S. So a full wraparound carbon fibre structure, then mated to a really sophisticated chassis system. So we've taken the Proactive Chassis Control 2 from 720S and combined that with the K-damper system from P1. What that means is that the car gives us a really stable flat platform, but also has this race mode so we can hunker it down and maximise the ground effect. Everything on the car is designed for a reason. I mean, it's not classically beautiful, I would say.
Like the 720S.
720S,
gorgeous car.
Yeah, sculpted, shrink wrapped, you know, and beautifully fluid lines. This is all very truncated and very broken up, and the reason is because to achieve that downforce figure, that's what the design had to be. You know, it's really truncated. So underneath the badge on the front of the bumper, you'll see some bumper intakes here. So those feel into the wheel arches, and what that does is it generates kind of a curtain of air down the side of the car. So where you've got the double skin on the door of the 720, you've created it, but you've done it with air. So it's a much more intelligent solution. All of the air along the underside of the car kind of feeds down here, and this goes to the rear brake cooling and then energizes the diffuser. Again, getting loads and loads of downforce. There's actually a duct as well under the floor, which you can't see, which takes air up behind, inside this panel, feeds it out to the bottom of the windscreen here. What that does is it essentially makes the car ride height lower than it actually is, because the air is taken out from underneath the car even more and accelerates it faster. I mean, if you go around to the side, you've got these coloured gas struts. You know, you might say they're a cool design feature, that, you know, they add some colour into the cabin, but but they're actually there because of the hinge axis of the door. By having them there means that we can have less pressure in the gas strut, which means it can be smaller and lighter. So everything for a reason. There's no switches on the door panel, they're all up into the centre of the console and the roof. Wow. You know how you open the door, start the car, put the windows down. Again, that's to take stuff off the side of the car and keep this cabin as shrink wrapped as possible and as tight round here for aerodynamic. You can point any single element and you go, okay, why is that like that? Why is that like that? And there's no kind of bespoke beauty panels or anything like that that's not needed. Everything's got its purpose, and the design language is very much function over form, so it has to do a job first and then how it looks is secondary.
Right. And then, as you were telling me, this is the fully street legal version.
Yeah.
And then you sort of built an ultimate Senna that's track only.
Yeah.
And it is this car right here.
This is only fit for the track. We're going to make around 75 of these cars. They're going to be priced at about £1 million plus taxes each. This is going to produce nearly 1,000 kilos of downforce or upwards of that when we get into the development of it. You know, this car we're talking 800, and that's limited by the fact that we can't have these huge, extremities of the splitter and the diffuser. This has slick tyres. This has more power. This will probably be, marginally lighter as well, because we don't have to have airbag systems and everything else. So this car really is the ultimate kind of representation of what McLaren can do as a track car, and will be the fastest car around a track outside of Formula 1, basically. You know, any kind of any series race car that comes up against this will lose, because they have to work to a set of regulations. You know, they're restricted on power. They're ballasted to be the same weight, and they can't necessarily fit all these different dimensions that we've got. It'll use the same sort of base 4-litre V8 as the Senna, twin turbo. So it will be upwards of 825 PS. We're not declaring torque at the moment, but suffice to say, it'll be the fastest thing, sort of in a straight line around the track, that we've done outside of Formula 1 car. So, you know, this will kick a GT3 car around the track all day long. You know, it's going to be a real weapon. And you know, the lucky customers who go and buy this because their road car Senna isn't giving them quite enough, you know, are going to have a big smile on their face when they go on the track with this.